Psalm 16 says this: Keep me safe, O God, for in you I take refuge. I said to the Lord, you are my Lord. Apart from you I have no good thing. As for the saints who are in the land, they are the glorious ones in whom is all my delight. It goes on a little bit later in verse 7. I will praise the Lord who counsels me. Even at night my heart instructs me. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. When I think about this psalm, it's interesting how it helps us with different areas of our life. And often the psalms speak a lot about personal experience, about personal interaction with God, about that journey, that process that's happening in our hearts. And, we often need to make those prayers, don't we? We are in a personal journey as Christians, as believers. We face danger, we face challenges, we face all sorts of situations that sometimes take us off track and make us afraid or disquiet us. Sometimes they cause us to lose our focus on God. And I love the way the psalmist says here in verse 1, keep me safe, O God, for in you I take refuge. That's my prayer today, actually, that we're coming to a safe place with God, that he'll help us to remain in that place as a refuge. A refuge is a place that is particularly important. A mountain refuge is a little hut, perhaps, that's in a remote place, but when it comes to very difficult weather, it makes a life and death difference for people. A wildlife refuge is a place where wildlife feels safe from hunting or from other hazards. And we often need to realize that God is the source of good things, of all the good that we need. We sometimes look in other directions, don't we? We make the mistake of all our longings being sort of directed in other ways to try and give a sense of fulfillment of our needs. But today, my prayer is that we'll look to God as the source of good things. I just lastly wanted to say from verse 7, it says, I will praise the Lord who counsels me. Even at night, my heart instructs me. My prayer today is that in a new way, in a fresh and different way, in a renewed sense, God will speak to us in the night time. Nights are really odd, aren't they? I often found nights as some of the times that we have our most challenging moments. The thoughts that are going on in our head, the stuff that we try and process, stuff that comes up in our dreams, maybe as you're going to sleep, the things that you find difficult, perhaps you're wrestling with, maybe there are anxieties, temptations, worries, concerns, fears, ill feeling about stuff. All sorts of things can be plaguing us at night time where everything comes up to the surface. So it's a great thing that the psalmist is saying here, I will praise you, I will praise the Lord who counsels me. Even at night my heart instructs me. That's very much my prayer, that the night time, the time that many people find absolutely most challenging of all, will be the time that God instructs us in our heart deeply, that we hear his voice speak to us. We realize that his counsel, his advice, his input is coming through at times when perhaps we feel our guard is let down most, when our boundaries feel low, when we are maybe wrestling with the deep inner issues of our hearts most of all. Maybe at that time that we find that the Lord instructs us and our heart is open to his advice, open to his wisdom, open to hear his word, open to engage with him, open to allow those issues of life to come up, and in the process, rather than those things kind of overwhelming us and submerging us in negative thought and unhealthy thought patterns, may be an opportunity for the Lord to speak. May it be an opportunity for the Lord to bring input. May our most vulnerable moments be the moments that God can speak loudest and clearest of all. Like that story of Samuel, the young boy Samuel. God began to speak to him in the night time. May that be the case for us too. May that be your experience. And I pray that God will bless you and instruct you in the night seasons.